You are sending many job applications and resume, but no one or just a few of them get back to you for an interview job. Today, I'm going to share a few tips that you can apply from tomorrow in order to improve the appeal of your resume and get more interview opportunities. So tip number 1, very important, try to know and optimize your resume aligned with the standards that you have in the country where you are at the moment. So knowing the standards for job application is an essential key in order to make sure that your resume stands out and gets the appeal they deserve. Or for example, check if there is a specific resume template that in that specific country are using in order to make your job application very strong. Sometimes resume template have the executive summary first about who you are, and then they have education section and then work experience. Sometimes in other country, the first things that employers want to see is your work experience, and then only at the side or after the job experience, they want to see the education section. In some countries, for example, in the resume, it's mandatory or it's very important that you have a last section where you specify to the recruiter what are your passions, hobbies, or if you are undertaking any volunteer job, unpaid job for any association or for-profit association. That will tell them a lot about who you are and your values. In other countries, this is not required. So very important, very essential. Try to make sure that you know very well. You don't give per obvious that you know the standards of job application in the country where you are at the moment, and make sure that you go and check a few websites where you can review most essential thing that you need to have in your resume, templates, and for example, if you need a specific declaration at the end of your resume for the privacy about your personal sharing your personal information. Tip number 2, another essential key, is optimizing your cover letter or also your resume in alignment with the job application you are applying for. So there is a specific aspect that we call the keywords in job application that is very important for recruiters, because basically optimizing keywords in your job application, it means that you are reporting what are the keywords that the employer advertised in the specific job application in your resume. And that will make your resume not only stand out, but very aligned to the job application. For example, if they are requiring to the job applicant to have excellent communication skills or customer service skills or the ability to use a specific software, you will need to use the same exactly keywords, excellent communication skills or outstanding customer service skills in your job application. It means that in each job that you are reporting in your resume, you need to highlight those aspects, customer service skills and excellent communication skills, because this is what the recruiters is expecting to see in your resume. This type of alignment is also required in the cover letter for all those aspects related to the personality, the attitude, the type of behavior that they are describing in the job application. So the cover letter is a very important moment or a very significant moment where you can actually create this alignment regarding soft skills, but also the type of attitude and personality that they want the job applicant to have. Another very important aspect that you need to make sure when you are creating your resume is that you, before sending the application, check the website of the company. So in checking the website of the company, you understand more or less what are their values or their key aspects, those aspects that for them are very important. For example, people that are oriented, they have a mindset oriented towards innovation, for example, or team building or collaboration. When you check these values, missions, or the strategy, the key aspects in their website, you can actually try a way to report some of these in your cover letter, but also in your executive summary at the head of your resume when you introduce briefly yourself, but also in some of the key tasks that you cover in your previous job experiences. So if you are not really getting a lot of calls, a lot of opportunities for job interviews, double check just to make sure that you are actually following the best practices to make your resume and job application standing out in the market. So thank you for watching the video and subscribe here, click on the button below. Bye.